this is the grimoire that I showed you a while ago. If you want, you can get on Angel Sky channel and check out my grimoire ASMR. I did an ASMR just kind of using this book when I first bought it, and I wanted to show you the beginning pages and what I've done to it so far, because at first I didn't really know what I was going to put into this thing, and this is kind of a piece to go with my what would I call this? Angel's Magic School. So like I said, I'm trying to start a section on Angel Sky channel about witchcraft and magic and kind of like what you need to know to begin in the craft. If you watch the first two videos that I made for Angel's Magic School, those will explain on how to properly kind of induct yourself into the craft and accept it and be accepted as a witch or a warlock or whatever it is that you call yourself. Personally, like I said, I don't tell many people about me studying and practicing the craft because I had talked to my dad a long time ago, and he's severely afraid that people will try and hurt me or like slash my tires or something. So I don't really talk to people or like blatantly outright call myself a witch. But if you know who I am, you know that I practice craft or that I'm seriously into magic. So this is my grimoire, and this is the first page to my grimoire. I did this with I put some coffee grounds, and then I had like 2 bags of the English black tea, and then I put a severely hot water, or I put it in water with the coffee grounds, and then I put it in the microwave and like made it boil, and then I took the coffee grounds out and I just tea stained all the pages. This right here, this is all taped on, but this is just what do you call it? This is just the drawing paper that you can buy at like the store. It's not like actual computer paper, which is what this stuff is. This is actually drawing paper, and then I wrote all this stuff and then colored it in and all that crap. But it says Angel's Grimoire, and at the bottom it has my my craft name, which is Angel. And then I signed my name at the bottom of it, and I put a little pentacle right there next to it. And this is the first thing that I wanted to show you. There are pretty much 2 to possibly 3 things, pretty much 2 things that you definitely need in a grimoire. And the first thing that you really want to have in your grimoire is a death spell. Something to kill, banish, get rid of anything, an evil person, an evil entity, some type of unhexing potions or oils or anything that will help you get rid of something that is like a curse that's been put on you, or a death spell that was put on you, or anything like that. It says write victim's name on slip of paper, smear a few drops of blood over the name, and this is a disclaimer for this spell right here. When you're using blood, I'm not talking about slitting your wrists. I'm talking about taking a pinprick to the finger and pushing out the blood and smearing a few drops of blood. If you have a thing with blood, don't use blood. Use a red marker or something like that, or even a black one, whatever color you can grab. But blood magic is one of the most dangerous types of magic that you can use, but it's some of the most potent stuff. So just be careful whenever you are using blood in any type of working or manifesting of a spell or crafting or anything like that. After you smear a few drops of blood, which typically, when I prick my finger, I'll put an X over the name, and then you'll light just a random candle or anything or light it on fire with a lighter. You'll light the slip of paper with flame and chant by my blood and my desire, and then the name of whoever it is the death spell is for, you'll put the name there, like so-and-so's death I require, and you'll chant that over and over again until the paper's fully burned. And then when the paper is burned, you will say, "This is my will, so mote it be." And then you'll just leave it at that. You can either throw the ashes down the toilet, throw them outside so that the earth can so it can be more of a natural process. Or you can throw them in the trash or keep them in a bag on you, or bury them somewhere on the person's yard or something like that. You could even put them in your hand, and when they cross you could throw it on them or something. So this is just something that I drew just so that you, if you can't read, you can know this is a death spell. The other thing that I did do is I found online, which I'm not sure if it's exactly what do you call it? If this is the real love potion number 9, But this is supposed to be the ingredients of Love Potion number 9, and that's just something I drew because I had extra space. And then the cooking directions on how you actually make the potion is right here. And if you look, hold on a second guys, if you look, it says down here, it says, while you are letting this, after you let simmer for 9 minutes and let cool, while you're cooling, say 9 love goddesses names. And all around the sides of this paper, I put the 9 names of the love goddesses that they gave to you in the spell that I found online in some website that is probably still saved on my computer. I don't even remember. But that's just a love potion. I thought that was a cool one. I've always wanted to make love potion number 9, which I've never had the money to buy everything that I need for it, so I haven't gotten to make it. But I do have a jar that I bought, because I buy all my glass jars at Hobby Lobby because they're always usually 50% off for like super cheap, and you're always supposed to use glass to store herbs or just anything like that, because plastic's not really good for storing that stuff. It's not as, I don't know, earthbound, I guess, as glass is. I don't know. People are weird. But and then in the back of my book, which I don't know if I passed it already, I have a love spell that I created myself. I thought of this whole incantation. It says, "Blessed hearts, sacred words, make this pair two loving birds, so mote it be." And then use a red couples candle, rose petals, and devil's shoestrings, or really rose petals and whatever other herbs you think will go with your love spell. You can change this to however you want to do it. You don't even have to use this. You can make up your own shit because it's your craft. I make homemade love oil, and then you chant 3 times and let the candle burn, or you can blow it out, it doesn't matter. You inscribe candle with the names of the couple that you're doing it for, dress with love oil and herbs, make incense, enchantment, burn incense. This is just to make sure you have that ready. Light candle, and then you chant 3 times and let burn or blow out. And you can also use the herbs that you make the incense with and put them in a hot bath and with some soap and stuff and just like bathe in it for a ritual bath. This right here is a protection spell that I put on the book. It says 3 by 3, let it be, protect this book, blessed be. And this picture right here was the first, this used to be in the front of this stupid thing until I took it all apart and unscrewed it, and then I put it in the back because I didn't like it. So it says Angel's Grimoire, and that's what it started out with little Angel Sky in Bat's Blood ink that is packed away right now because I have all my Christmas stuff out. And now my stupid thing. This is something that you don't really like need to see, but that's just, it's like something that I wrote in there. But yeah, so that's my grimoire. I wanted to show that to you because if you ever do get a real grimoire, which you can buy one at, like, if you're in Omaha, you can go to Next Millennium, or you can, if you're near me in Rockford or whatever, you can go to Cleo's Aroma Apothecary, which they don't really carry grimoires, but you can, I'm sure you can ask the lady there. Her name is Kathleen. She can probably point you in the right direction to finding something that suits you, or you can make your own. I made a bunch of them, and I finally got to buy one, what was it?
Are you talking to me?
Almost this year or something, before I went to the Mystic Fest. This is an actual grimoire, and it's got a pentacle, and it's all wood. It's probably oak or cedar or something. I don't even, white oak or something that it's made out of. And you can just see, you just take out the brackets, and then you can pull it all apart and make it as big as you want or whatever. So I was totally psyched to get this thing, but I wanted to show you my my grimoire, and that I've started it, and it's going to take a long time because I'm not adding any pages to this. I'm just going to fill each and every one of these pages as the years go on, and hopefully by the time, whenever it's finished, I will have all the knowledge of the craft inside this stupid little book. So I'll talk to you guys later, and yeah, I'm going to go edit and get this piece together for Angel's Magic School. And like I said, this is just a piece on your grimoire, which is your main piece. This thing, your grimoire, you do not ever want to give to anyone unless you fully trust them, because it's full of everything that you believe in, dreams or spells that you don't ever want anyone to touch this. And you always wrap it in purple silk cloth, and you can also get a big, like, almost like tie string bag, a black one usually, and just slide it in there. And you always want to like put this in a very safe place. So I'll get out of here, and I'll see you guys when I upload this video.
Don't mess with the devil, or you may get burned.
Hi. No way.